Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, you know this don't work without you guys. Let me get open for business and let me wake up the football gods here. Okay, so by now you've all heard that the Dallas Cowboys have been trying to negotiate in good faith with Dak, Amari, and Zeke, and that they've made offers to all five of them, excuse me, all three of them, within the top five of each player. So right now we're going to focus on the man who is not here, which is Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott wants to be the highest paid. The Cowboys had went on record saying that Todd Gurley's deal was a starting point. They looked at that and they wanted to make sure that he was taken care of. Unfortunately, running back position has been devalued because when you look at running backs, as I pointed out, here's what, let me give you some information here. When you start thinking about running backs typically do not have longevity of other positions. Running backs, per se, after 4 years, start going downhill. And as good, doesn't look like they're coming up for me, sorry. Um, as good as Todd Gurley is, you look at Todd Gurley right now, Todd Gurley's having arthritis in his knees. And you have to wonder, is he going to be able to fulfill that whole contract, which has guaranteed a $45 million dollars into it? And that's where you start looking and saying, Zeke has carried the ball a lot already in his first 3 years. He should be due for a monster year this year, but typically the production goes downhill. That's not to say that it does with all of them. I mean, we still see AP as a good back. We still see Frank Gore defying time and still being a good back. But understand, in the history of the NFL, there's only 31 running backs that have made it to 10,000 yards. And Zeke is already over 4,000. So when you start thinking about paying him big money, you've got to wonder, will we get that money in return? And that's where the Dallas Cowboys are. I understand both sides of the fence. If I'm Zeke Elliott, I'm putting everything on the line every single play, and I'm giving you everything I got. And I know that if I do not get a contract, you've got my rights for this year and next year. By that time, I've already got 5 years on me, man. I'm broke down. I'm not going to get the big payday. So I understand his point of view. So what the Cowboys basically have said is Le'Veon Bell's deal. Le'Veon Bell, who sat out a year, has reset the market, and it's reset the market down. I said, Todd Gurley, they've gone this offseason and said, listen, he's got arthritis in the knee. You need to lessen his load. He needs to lose weight. He needs to make sure he doesn't work out too much in training camp. It sounds like he's fragile. Le'Veon Bell, he wanted to get the big payday. He turned down, more money, basically sitting out, and ended up basically taking $10 million dollars guaranteed less going to the Jets. You take a look at this. Like I said, guaranteed money for Todd Gurley is $45 million. Le'Veon Bell, his average per year is $1.2 million less per year, 13.1, and 35 million guaranteed. And that's what the Cowboys are saying. The Cowboys are saying, hey, listen, Todd Gurley's contract's an outlier. They paid too much. And the market was reset with Le'Veon Bell. The market didn't go up anymore. And when you look at David Johnson and Freeman and Shady McCoy, you know that those contracts aren't going to go any bigger. Melvin Gordon wants to get paid a lot more, but the Chargers are kind of holding firm and not looking at redoing that deal. So the Cowboys are saying, listen, 14 million is no longer a no-go. We'll make you the second highest paid. We'll put you in above Le'Veon Bell. We'll put an extension on there. We'll get you whole. We're just not going overboard with this one. And that's the way Stephen Jones is basically playing it with all of them. And Stephen Jones has gone on record as saying, listen, we'll go through, if these contracts aren't good enough, and we're waiting to hear back from the representatives of each of these to counteroffer. I wouldn't lose sleep over these things right now. Okay? One thing I've personally learned a lot of. I used to be on edge and worry about everything. Oh my God. Am I going to make enough money this week to pay my bills? Is my relationship going to work out? Are my kids going to do well? How am I going to get this project done? And I would spend all this time worrying and making myself sick. But I learned something. Worrying never fixed a single problem. What you do is you come up with a plan, okay? You work your butt off to make that plan work. And if that plan doesn't work, come up with another one. And don't worry about a problem that hasn't happened. Don't waste your energy focusing on something that might happen. Figure out what you need to do if it does, but don't just sit there and say, woe is me, and make yourself sick. And that's where we are as Cowboy fans right now. We are like we're in an abusive relationship. We're just waiting for that right cross to come and knock us down again. Stop it. These are different players. This is a new team from 2018, from 2017, from 2015. Those 8-8, 8-8, 8-8 teams, those are gone. Long gone. Okay? Everything is new. It's different. And let's see what we're going to see. Don't sit here and already give up on the season and we haven't even played the first preseason game. This stuff always happens in negotiation. Okay? And your best way to negotiate is to walk away. Because people, hey, wait, come back. And that's where the Cowboys are right now. Hey, look, this is our line in the sand. Here's a credible offer. Now let's see what you guys have. We're waiting for Dak's people. We're waiting for Amari's people. We're waiting for Zeke's people to get back. As Stephen Jones said, Zeke's people won't talk to me. They're mulling it over. They're going to come back with a counter proposal. And guarantee, I can almost tell you, everybody is having a field day. Everybody loves the Dallas Cowboys, regardless of what they say on air. They love the Dallas Cowboys because it gives them something to talk about every single day. You got people talking about Zeke Elliott's going to sit out the whole year. Zeke Elliott, is going to miss a whole bunch of games. It's getting clicks for all of those guys. But trust me, they will get it worked out. Zeke wants to be here. The Cowboys want him here. It's just a matter of how much. Okay? Relax. Take it easy. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. And if week 1 happens and we're playing the New York stinking Giants without Zeke, then we'll worry about it. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm back home. We got 30 days. We're going under 30 today, guys. I got more work to do to get ready for the kickoff of the season. I'll see you soon.